So this is going to be the third video on this house project. I'm putting an addition on my house as well as putting a basement underneath my existing house. So in the first couple videos we moved all the dirt for the addition, then supported the house, and then moved all the dirt from underneath the house. So it's sitting on all this shoring right now. And then we poured the footing underneath this house and then for the addition. So now in this video, I'm going to be building the basement walls. I'm going to be using ICF block. They're insulated concrete forms. They're big styrofoam blocks. And I'm going to build those all the way around. Then I'm going to have to lift up the house to pour the concrete inside of them and then set it back down on the new basement walls. So I've never used these before, but they seem pretty user-friendly. They're like big styrofoam Legos. So this is a corner block. I got corner blocks and straight blocks. So you snap these together all the way around and they make up your basement wall. And then at every course you put rebar vertically and horizontally, and then you brace the walls, and then you pump the core gets solid filled with concrete all the way around. So like I said, I've never used them before, but I really like the whole system. I like how they are. They're really efficient, strong. It makes up a really efficient, strong basement wall. There's no thermal break in it. The R value is really good. And it would be a lot easier for me to go with like a traditional block to build up my walls, especially in my scenario with the house, with putting a basement wall underneath the house. But I decided to go with these anyways because I'm building an addition, and it's just an overall more efficient system, more efficient basement wall. So I already got some chalk lines all the way around my footer. That's the outside of my block. And that X right there, I just transferred down the four corners of my existing house from the sill plate, transferred that down to the footer, and then squared it up, and then transferred that square to my addition part. And surprisingly, this existing house was pretty perfect. It was perfectly square corner to corner. And then I got the addition part really close. It wasn't perfect. It's within a 1/4 inch, but it was nice that this old house was perfectly square, gave me a nice starting point to transfer off for my addition. So I can already tell that this is going to go really quick. They're super easy to put together. They're just giant Legos. Just make sure I'm on my chalk line back there, and then they just snap together. Pretty simple. I run into my rebar dowels every now and then because they're 16 inches on center, and so are these. These are 8 inches on center. So if I get in the same rhythm, I just got to bend them out of the way a little bit. I don't know if it's common to do these 16 inches on center. It might be overkill, but I just went 16 inches on center on the dowels because I know it's common to go 16 inches on the wall bar both ways. So let me know if anybody's done these ICF walls, what's a common dowel spacing for the footing, but I'd rather be overkill than underkill. So now I have to make a common splice in this wall because I can't fit a full block there. So you're supposed to make one common splice all the way up the wall. Get this glued down so that the bottom doesn't move before I go any higher. This isn't the way Bondo built would do it. He always says pour your floors first if you can. He gets his first course and then pours the floor because it's easier to work on. I would like to pour the floors first, but I think he'll understand I got a little bit different situation. It'd be nice to have a nice floor to work on. This stuff holding up the house is kind of in the way. So I've got almost all my blocks up. 6 courses high everywhere except for right here. And I can't go any higher underneath the house at least because I've only got like a 10-inch gap there and the blocks are 16 inches high. So I have to wait for that last course until I lift the house a couple feet to put that in. So I'm gonna be 7 courses high total, which is gonna be 9'3" are gonna be my basement walls, which is gonna be pretty nice. So next, I'm gonna start working on the bracing. I made all my bracing, and it's a little bit crude. I made it at a couple different size angles, but it was all stuff I had laying around, so relatively cheap. I did have to buy the turnbuckles though. was a viewer, that would be driving me nuts.
We don't know.
I'll leave a comment. There better. Can't believe this impact's still kicking. Mine were like $3,100 installed. I think they were more than that. 3,300 installed. Maybe they're 33. It's like $9,000. 90 something. 33. What's 33 times 3? Good. Good. Yeah. You should be next. So I'm mostly done with all the Fox block stuff. I do need one more course underneath the existing house, but I have to wait till I lift it up because my elevation changed, so I don't have enough room there. So after I lift the house, I got to finish putting that course in, a little bit more rebar, and other than that, I got all my braces up, my doors framed in. I still have to brace that one, but I'm waiting to make sure I don't need my skid steer in here anymore. I've got my little scaffold walkway built on top of my braces so I can walk around with the pump truck. On this addition part, I built that scaffold on the inside. On the existing house, I built the scaffold all the way around on the outside, so I got to kind of jump back and forth, but it is what it is. I wouldn't really have room to walk around on the inside underneath here with the pump truck. But I'm going to kind of end this video here because the next step is going to be to lift up the house, and there's a whole lot going to be involved with that, so I'm going to make that a separate video. But I tried to get most of the details of this Fox block stuff. I might have, sorry if I missed anything on video, but I was trying to get it done because I'm kind of in a hurry. I got my concrete and pump truck scheduled. Today's Friday. I have to lift up the house tomorrow and finish get everything ready tomorrow and Sunday, and then Monday, first thing in the morning, I got concrete and the pump truck coming. So sorry if I missed any details, but I tried to get it all. But coming up real soon, I'm gonna be lifting this house up, and then I'm gonna be pouring the walls. So thanks for watching.